Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the Invade My Privacy tag. I first saw Shelley doing this video and I thought it was really quite fun to do. I haven't been tagged, but I thought I'd like to do it because it's just a fun way for you guys to get to know me a bit better, and I love a tag video, so I thought why not. So I'm just going to be going through all the questions from my phone, so if I do keep looking down it's because I'm trying to get the questions from my phone. There are 20 questions, so it shouldn't be too long a video, and I hope you find it fun and get to know a little bit more about me. So if you like the video, please do give me a thumbs up and do subscribe and let me crack on. The first question is, did you wake up cranky? No, actually. Today I did not wake up cranky because I got to lie in till about 9:30, which was really nice. Because on a normal work day I wake up around 6 to 6:30. Well, I wake up at 6, but then I snooze and read things on my phone and stuff like that till probably about 6:45. So yeah, I am not a good morning person. So today I got to sleep in till about 9:30. So no, I wasn't cranky at all when I woke up this morning. Question 2. Would you date an 18-year-old at your current age? No. I am 30. I wouldn't date an 18-year-old. I think also because, you know, I do believe that girls and boys mature at different ages and things like that, like mentally. So I think an 18-year-old boy is quite young, or 18-year-old man is quite young, also just in maturity and things like that. So I definitely wouldn't date an 18-year-old. Not to say I'm against age gaps, because I'm definitely not, but just probably not going the other way. I'd probably date an older man if I was still on the market, but I'm not, so. Question number 3. Do I prefer to be friends with girls or boys? I don't really mind. I think both bring something very different to the table. I like being friends with girls because we have a lot in common, with just, yeah, girly things in common, I guess. And we can talk about boys and our relationships, I suppose. And you can do so with boys as well, and actually you do get quite a nice perspective from a man if you've got friends that are guys. And I also think that they tend to be just a little bit more forgiving in relationships. You might have a fight or whatever and they tend to just kind of forgive you and it kind of brush it off. They don't tend to hold as many grudges, I think, as girls do. So I definitely think there's definitely a plus and a minus. Well, plus is to having both boys and girls as friends. As I was growing up, I used to have a lot more boyfriends than I did girlfriends, just because I think I was a bit of a tomboy. Like, I like football and sports and things like that. So I got on with boys a lot, and I wasn't sort of afraid to show my academic side as well. And so I think I got on with a lot more boys when I was younger. And now I've got a lot more girlfriends than boyfriends. But yeah, I think either or, I'm not too fussed. Would you ever smile at a stranger? Yeah, I smile at strangers all the time. Well, not all the time. I'm not going to pretend I'm super friendly. I'm pretty friendly, but not like crazy. I do smile at people, you know, when I'm passing them in the street. If I do give them eye contact, I smile at strangers. I don't think it's a weird thing. I'm not obsessively smiling at people, but yeah, giving people the odd smile now and again, I think is quite nice and rare, particularly in London. Can you commit to one person? Well, I hope so, considering I'm getting married in July. Yeah, I do think that, you know, we are made for monogamy, and I'm really looking forward to spending the rest of my life with Nicholas and committing to that one person. So definitely, yes, I think I can commit to one person. How do you look right now? Good, I hope. Better than usual because I have more makeup on because I'm filming, and yeah, I think I look alright, I hope so. And I'm just wearing black as usual. It's funny because at work, one of my colleagues, she made me laugh, and she was saying, I just want to know if you've got anything in your wardrobe that's not black or navy or grey. So I made a specific point of wearing a nice yellow coloured top during the week, just to show I do have one or two pieces that aren't those colours. But yeah, generally when I look down at myself and you ask me what I'm wearing, it's probably going to be black, navy or grey. What exactly are you wearing right now? Very similar question. I am wearing a Zara tunic dress, and actually, if we're going to be keeping it real, I am wearing fluffy socks and my pyjama bottoms underneath because I'm cold. So yes, I'm wearing the full Monty from the top up and then home stuff from the bottom down. How often do you listen to music? I listen to music every single day. I pretty much don't leave my house without my headphones in my ears. When I'm in the street, I always have my headphones on. It's quite a bad habit because I think I do miss out on quite a lot of conversations with strangers and with people. But at the same time, I just love music and it's a very big part of my life. So it just helps lift my mood. And so I just love listening to music when I'm out and about. So yeah, all the time, every day, I've got headphones in my ears, and when we come home, we have music a lot in the house. We're a very musical couple and a musical family. So yeah, it's a big part of our lives and my life. Do you wear jeans or sweats more? Definitely jeans. I don't wear jeans as much as I would because I can't wear jeans every day to the office now, only on Fridays for dress down Friday. But on the weekend I tend to wear jeans. I've only got one pair of sweats, if you like, and they are just for like lounging around the house in. But yeah, definitely jeans over sweats. Do you think your life will change dramatically before 2017? Well, we're in 2017. I wouldn't say before 2017, but definitely during 2017 and before the end of 2017. I think my life would have changed quite a lot from where it was even a year ago, even 6 months ago. Like 6 months ago, I didn't have a job, but now I have a new job and we're getting married and we're moving house. So there's a lot happening in this year, which is really exciting. So yeah, it's changed a lot this year for sure. Are you a social or antisocial person? That's a very strange question, and I hate that kind of question because I don't think I can be social in some situations and I can be antisocial, if you like, in others. So I would say I was quite an introvert when I'm in new situations and new social situations. This week I've had a very social week, so I've caught up with a lot of my friends. I've caught up with my sister and my parents. So I pick and choose, I think, definitely when I'm really feeling very social. A lot of the times I'm very much a homebody and I love just coming home and spending time with Nicholas and spending time in the home doing my own kind of thing. So I wouldn't say that's antisocial. I would just say, it's my option, my personal option to be spend a lot more time on my own than with a lot of other people. And I think I'm definitely quite introverted in some social situations. I have to be quite comfortable before I am my true, very talkative self. So I think that's a hard one to answer. I would say neither, really. Social one I want to be. And I don't like the word antisocial. So yeah, I don't know how to answer that one. If the person you like says they like someone else, what would you say? I mean, if that's in my situation now, I'd be quite worried because we're getting married. If it was when I was just, dating or whatever, I think you just have to take it on the chin. I've had to take it on the chin in the past. You like somebody and they're not in that place where they want to date anybody or date you, or they like somebody else, and you just have to kind of accept it. It's very difficult to do. There's a few tears, I know. But yeah, what else can you do? You can't force them to like you, right? So you just have to suck it up and, hopefully you'll find somebody who will reciprocate your feelings. Are you good at hiding your feelings? I don't know. I'd say yes and no. If I'm annoyed, you will see it on my face. I struggle to hide feelings of disdain or anger or annoyance from my face. If I'm feeling sad, you'll also know because I'm very quiet, and that's quite the opposite to how I am to those who know me. But I'm good at hiding, more deeper feelings, if you like, the things that require me to have to talk about an issue or something. I can definitely keep those inside for quite some time until it's actually dragged out of me, and that's something I'm really trying to work on because it's not very healthy. And it's good to talk. Like, you feel so much better when you've shared a difficult issue with somebody. So I'm very good at hiding those types of things, but just general kind of how I'm feeling on the day-to-day in certain situations, I struggle to keep that off my face. I should work on that. Can you drive a stick shift? I'm guessing this is an American questionnaire. No, I can't drive a manual car. I can't even drive at all, actually. I failed my driving test twice when I was 17, 18, and I've never actually bothered to try again. I went to uni pretty much after failing and didn't need a car in Edinburgh for 4 years, and then I moved back home and didn't need a car because my parents had one and they'd drive me about, and I just used the bus and walk and things. And then moving into London, I've had no need for a car whatsoever because the public transport is just everywhere. So I haven't had the need to learn to drive again, but I feel like once we move out into the suburbs, I will start learning to drive again, and hopefully forget the manual, forget the stick shift, all about the automatic, can rest one foot, and it's just a lot easier for me. Do you care if people talk badly about you? I mean, it's, of course you care. I think it's really hard to say I don't care, but I try not to let it bother me, to be honest. Like, I've always gone through life with a bit of this mantra, in the sense that I know who my nearest and dearest are. I know whose opinions matter to me, if that makes sense. And so as long as those people who I know in my heart know me and I value their opinions and what they think of me, as long as they're not talking badly about me, as long as they are proud of me and they, you know, love me, and I know that, then in that sense, other people whose opinions really are of no consequence to me, I don't really care. It obviously initially hurts, and then you kind of just get over it, because it's like, well, you're not really anything to me anyway, so, you know, whatever. And that's what I try to really focus on, remembering that those who love me and know me and how they feel about me, and if they were to say something bad about me or negative about me, or want to offer me advice because maybe the way I'm behaving is not good or something like that, I would listen to those. But those people who kind of make a judgment on me and talk badly about me and don't really know me or my situation, it's like, okay, well, you can waste your breath, that's fine, but I'm not going to let it sort of affect me deeply. Are you going out of town soon? I feel like that's a question that's been written by somebody who might want to rob others. I don't know if I should answer that. To be honest, no. I have no plans to be going out of town anytime soon. So, yeah, quite boring. Just staying around and prepping and planning for the wedding. So, no trips anytime soon. When was the last time you cried? I cried this morning. So this morning I wasn't expecting to cry. I was told you had a nice little lie-in. I made a nice cup of tea, had some breakfast with Nicholas. But then I started watching a wildlife program on Africa. So I love animals, and I love watching wildlife programs in particular. And it was just talking about animals in the savannah and things like that. And we saw a little bird. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. Some sort of bird. There was two of them. One was the stronger chick and one was the weaker chick. And so the stronger chick was kind of bullying the weaker one. And then when the mum came back from getting water, she kind of picked between the two chicks and picked the strongest one and gave them the water, and the little one kind of was just languishing, dying. That was pretty sad. And then I saw an elephant. Oh, an elephant died. So it was very dry. There was a lot of drought, no rain to come. And the elephants were kind of moving to find some water from somewhere and some food, and the little elephant was getting quite weak and couldn't walk anymore, so his mum kind of stayed back from the group and looked after her and kind of just, you know, stayed with her until she breathed her last breath. And it was just really, really sad. I just love animals so much, and I feel it quite acutely when I watch things like that. So yeah, I wasn't really expecting to cry, but I did. Have you ever liked someone you didn't expect to? No, I just realised I don't really, if that means in terms of like a romantic way, I don't really expect anything. I just kind of let my feelings happen and let feelings grow and things like that. So I wouldn't say I've ever liked anyone I didn't expect to. And in terms of just normal friendships and relationships and things like that, I sometimes could be quite quick to sort of form an opinion on someone and think, oh, you know, I'm not going to get on with them, or we're very different, and that's it. But actually, I think sometimes I can be too quick to do that, and actually I've got to be friends with people that I never thought I would be, because I thought we were very, very different. So in that sense, probably less on the relationship side and more on the friendship side. I've definitely grown to be friends with people that I thought I wouldn't do, yeah. If you could change your eye colour, would you? No, I don't think I would. I quite like my eye colour, and I get really nervous about changing anything on my face, just because, not because I'm thinking, oh, I've got the most beautiful face in the world, but it's just because I feel like when you tamper with your face, it really, anything on your face, it really does change the way your face looks. And it's not to say I'm against people having plastic surgery or doing whatever they need to do, that's absolutely fine, but personally for me, like, I felt if I was to change my eye colour or change my nose or change anything, it just really drastically changes the way your entire face looks, and I'm not really ready to do anything like that to my face. So I wouldn't change my eye colour. It's very, very dark brown, but I kind of like that. I think, yeah, I'm just used to it, and this is a face I've been with for the last 30 years, so, you know, I'm alright with it. Name something you have to do tomorrow. I would say have to, but I am going to spend the day with my mum and my dad. It's my mum's birthday tomorrow, so we're going down there to have lunch with her, and we're going to go to church, and we're going to have a nice day tomorrow, I think. It's going to be a good one. So today is kind of the admin day and get all the filming and things like that out of the way, and do some food prep and things like that for the week. And then tomorrow is a nice day. We're going to go head down and spend it with my mum and dad for her birthday, so that will be quite nice. That was a little fun tag video. I like that one. Wasn't too intrusive. I was a bit worried when it said invade my privacy. I was kind of like, oh, what's that going to be about? But no, it was fine. It was a nice video, and I hope, again, you've got to know a little bit more about me. If you have any other questions you'd like to ask me, be sure just to leave them down below. I will definitely get back to you. And if there's any other tag videos you'd like me to do as well, do let me know. I would like to tag It's Tashia to do this video. I think it would be really nice to get to know a little bit more about her. So yes, if you're watching this, it's on you. You're to do this video next. I'll leave her channel details down below, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.